Hello, I'm Claire. This is Clarobobbins and welcome to this week's episode of Friday Sews. What have I got for you today then? Well, I have my Specky Seamstress label collective that arrived this morning. So if you don't want to watch that, I will tell you when I'm going to show you so you can turn me off at that point. So spoiler alert, that will be happening a little bit later on in the video. Great news about our Rust Collective exhibition at the Festival of Quilts. More about that later. I have my latest make to show you and a knit dress for a busty sewist. I'll see you in just a moment for more about all of that. So all the good news, lots of good news. I reached 4,000 watch hours on my channel, and I've gone over 775 subscribers. If you have very kindly subscribed to me, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all those people that are helping me along the way, all the lovely vloggers that have shared my channel, all the lovely sewists that keep turning on week in, week out to have a look what little old me's doing here in Cheshire. Can't quite believe it, but yeah, so thank you so much if you've been part of that exciting little milestone. So the next one is hopefully 1,000 subscribers. Fingers crossed I get there, and yeah, we'll see. Anyway, on with the content. So yes, exciting news there. The other big thing that's happened just this weekend is it's the Festival of Quilts, and the judging has just happened. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday, I think. Not sure. Yeah, we put in a piece of group work that was based on rust dyed silk, and you might have seen some of the silk dyeing that myself and some of the other ladies did, all ably tutored by Ruth Axon, who is a marvellous contemporary quilter who's a member of Beartown Quilters, Beartown Patchwork and Quilting, that I'm a member of, and we did these marvellous pieces of silk, and then 9 patch squares, which we then assembled and quilted in 2 different styles. They weren't all 9 patch. One was 9 patch and one was a more modern contemporary quilt. So this was the traditional one, and they've been displayed as a diptych. And I have photographs just wherever they happen to be. I'll pop photographs up, and we won. There were 56 entries in the group quilt competition. And we won first place, and we won a cash prize that obviously will go to Beartown Patchwork and Quilting to help us to buy new equipment and do more of what we do. So that's absolutely marvellous. And our quilt is in the exhibition until Sunday. So if you happen to be going to the Festival of Quilts, do have a look at the group quilt, and you'll see a photograph of it up there. And I've also popped a photograph on of Ruth Axon accepting the award for first prize on behalf of the group. So yeah, thank you so much, Ruth. It's been a really great experience. I've loved my little bit of it. I did 2, and this was one that didn't get in. The colours, this brown wasn't dark enough, but you can see we did 9 squares, and then some of the squares were then divided up into other sections. And this is a piece that just didn't quite go, but my other piece is part of the quilt. Very exciting to have some work, award-winning work, in the Festival of Quilts. Oh, how good is that then? So that was my exciting news. Yeah. So what else? I've just finished. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing the cashmerette Irving dress, which I've had cut out for a little while, been intending to make. This is the toile. And I've made this up in a bamboo jersey from Pound Fabrics, and it's a lovely jersey. It's made really nicely. I made my usual size 14 GH cup, and with the knit pattern, the knit versions, I don't need to make any adjustments. It just seems to fit. With the woven, I have to do a tiny full bust adjustment, but the knit ones, it's the right length. I've just finished it. I've been poorly this week. I've had a virus. Well, my husband and I, Mr. Bobbins and I, we think we've had COVID symptoms. The latest COVID virus. Those are the symptoms we've had, but we've both tested negative. So yeah, but that was with the lateral flow test. So we've both been quite poorly. I spent about a day and a half in bed. So yesterday I felt a little bit more like sewing, and this dress was part made, so I got on with some work on that, and then today I finished it off, and I'm really pleased with it. So it's a really nice fitted bodice. I've taken some photographs, so I'll pop them up here. The little ties on the shoulder are removable, so you can. It looks when they're on as though it's a tie-up dress, but you can wear it just plain, so it will go under jackets and tops. The little ties, they're just those, and they just tie on and look quite sweet. That's just a little addition, and it just makes the dress look rather like it has, straps that tie at the shoulders. So it's a little feature that is removable. So I'll just tie that back up there. It's a nice simple make, suitable for a beginner. Great for if you're busty like I am. The top it's a lined bodice. It gives really good shape, I think, around the bust. Really lovely. The pattern has a boob bubble at the side. This is a club pattern, so it was the May, I think it was the May or June pattern, I can't quite remember, but it's only available now if you're an all access member. So yeah, I just thought I would mention that. I know quite a few of you are all access members. I feel it's not showing too much cleavage. I've got quite a full t-shirt bra on under it, and it doesn't really show anywhere, so that's great. And I've done it in like you can see from the photographs the length of it. I am quite chubby around my middle. It's a really good fit. Didn't have to do any alterations on the waist or anything. It has an elasticated waist, and it's really easy to put together. So yeah, a lovely new pattern to me, and I enjoyed making it. So what else? That's all I've been doing in the sewing room, but I did use my new cover stitch for the hem, and I also used it for doing a lot of the stuff where it suggested sewing machine. I used the chain stitch, and it was great because it gives you an instant stretch single stitch. So I used my new Primo cover stitch, which is just over here, and yeah, lovely. It's the first time I've used it to do a project, and the only bit of this that I sewed on my sewing machine were the basting stitches to gather up the waist to fit it onto the bodice. Everything else I did on my new baby lock, so that was really good. Yeah, and it was just a dream to use. Loved it. I haven't done anything fancy with it yet. Haven't done any of the creative stuff. I was just using the cover stitch function, and it was lovely. So what else did I want to show you today? That's, yeah, I'm going to do my label now, my labels. So if you don't want to see the Specky Seamstress Label Collective, it's time to turn me off. Here we go. So I'll just undo. This is my one subscription. My unboxing of my one subscription. Here we go. Oh, very nice. Star Maker. Oh, that's lovely. and we've got some little rockets. I'll pop a photograph up here so you can see those a little bit clearer. Oh, I like those. Star Maker and rockets. I've put a Specky Seamstress label in the back of this top, just so you can see which is the front and which is the back. Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery does a really good sew along. Didn't use the instructions at all, I just followed her sew along. It was lovely. Didn't have to think at all. Mind you, I wasn't feeling well, so it was good that I didn't have to think. So I'm going to enjoy wearing my my outfit for the rest of today. It's really comfy and cosy, and it'll be nice to have dance practice in and nice to wear on warm days. So I'm really pleased I've made it. I've got some other nice jerseys. Now I've done my toile, I'm going to make it up in some other jerseys. I put this on Enid just to decorate your view. I've got this lovely poppy fabric that I did my mini fabric haul on last week with, I'll probably make a long sleeve t-shirt out of this, but I haven't got enough. I nearly bought enough to do a dress, and then I wasn't sure whether I was going to like this dress. I'm really conscious of strappy and fitted things. I don't like to have too much flesh exposed, but I love it. I love it. It's really comfy, really good. I feel really put together in it. So yeah, very pleased, very pleased. So I've got a couple of other jerseys where I've got enough to make this dress. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it takes. I'll pop it below. But it's the standard cashmerette sizing. They do 3 cup sizes. They do the CD, the EF and the GH. I use the GH and I did a size 14. And it just fits me like a dream. So if you're a busty sewist, this is a great pattern to get. In fact, if you're a busty sewist, the Cashmerette All Access is amazing value for money. I'm not affiliated with the Cashmerette. I pay for it out of my own money, and it's fabulous if you're busty or curvy. Yeah, love their patterns. So that's enough waffle from me. I hope you've enjoyed my little unboxing and my little recap. If you want to know any more about the rust dyed silk, I did a piece all about the workshop where we dyed and then made up the quilt, and you'll find that in my, I did it as part of a Friday sews. It's around 8 or 9, or it might be earlier. It's quite an early video, but it does say on the front rust dyed silk. So you can have a look in my playlist, on Friday Sews playlist. You'll find information about there, and there's an interview with Ruth Axon all about the project we were going to make. It's been really successful. So yeah, we used, it's silk, we used rust and tea, and we used rust and vinegar, and the silk was donated to the group. It was leftover gentlemen's handkerchiefs. So yeah, it's been lovely. What a great project to do. Great fun. Really nice to be involved in a group project. That's all from me. Thank you so much if you are a subscriber, and thank you very much if you have liked the video. If you haven't, it would be lovely if you did. Onwards and upwards. 4,000 hours of viewing and climbing. It's very exciting, my little channel. If you're along with me for the ride, it's so lovely to have you, and I'll look forward to hearing from you in the comments below. Have you made the Cashmerette Irving? Have you ever done any quilting? Let me know what you think. Do you get the Specky Seamstress labels? Do you do any other subscription boxes? Are you a fan of Beyond the Pink Door? Bought this from them. I'm going to go. Enough waffle. Mr. Bobbins has made my supper, so I'm going to go and get some of that now and get this edited and uploaded. Bye bye.